morning everybody. In today's class we shall be looking for the next chapter, that is chapter number 5, articles. Before starting the class, I request all the students to have a pen and a copy, or you can open your book so that what I'm going to explain you can note it down somewhere and you can understand easily. So first of all, I will be talking on articles. What is articles? So student, you can see that only what it is written, that an article is an adjective. Okay, how it is an adjective? What adjective does? So when there is a question raised what adjective does, so answer will come in our mind that adjective qualifies noun. I am talking to you what is articles, how it is like adjective. Okay, so articles is an adjective, like adjectives qualifies a noun or modifies noun. In the same way, like adjectives, articles modify and qualifies noun. Okay, like adjective modifies and qualifies noun, and the same articles modifies and qualifies noun. Okay, now let us have types of articles. We have type. So when we have a classification of articles, we can divide into two types. First is definite articles. Okay, so the first is the indefinite articles, another one is the definite articles. So there are two types of article, definite articles as well as indefinite articles. What is indefinite articles? We will be talking on it first. So you can see, student, you can see here that the letter A and they both are called the indefinite articles. So what is indefinite articles? The letter A and they both are known as indefinite articles. What A and does? So they modify or qualify nouns. Okay, what they does? So they modify or qualify a noun. See example, you will understand. When we use A, okay, when we have to use the indefinite article A, so it is used with the word that beginning with a consonants sounds. Okay, it is used and it proceed with the word which is beginning with a consonants sound. See example, toy. Okay, toy. So you can see it is just started with the consonants T. Okay, consonants, this is toy. So it is just started with the consonants C. Consonant C and T. Consonants T, and also it sounds also like consonants. It sounds also like consonants. So when a word that is started with a consonants and also it sounds like a consonants, we use what? A. Clear? Now I am just making you difference between A and. So where we have to use A and where we have to use an. So that is why here I am talking about A. So let us have second example, book. Here A, book. Why we use a book? Why? Because it is also used with, it is just started with consonant C and it sounds also the same consonants. We use A article, that is why. Now let's have the next one, that is horse. Okay, HORSE. Now horse, H sounds is coming. So it is also talking about consonants and what it sounds also the same. So that is why we used A. So a toy, a book and a horse. So the word that is started with the consonants and consonants sounds, that is used with the articles, with the indefinite articles A. Clear? Now let us talk on article an. when we have to use this article and. So students, it comes before a word beginning with a vowel sound. Okay, here you can see that when a word that is started with a vowel sound, there we use articles and. See example given, an elephant, an elephant. So vowel, what is vowel? See that A, U, I, E and O. So any word that is started with these 5 vowels, okay, these 5 vowels, with any word that is started with these 5 vowels, we simply use what? And with them. And also there are some consonants who sounds like vowels, okay, consonants, some consonants which sounds like vowels. Which sounds like vowels, then also we use what? And. The word that is started with any vowels and also the word that sounds like vowels, on that condition also we use and with them. Clear? So I hope that indefinite article, in which we have 2 types of article, a and an. We use a with the word that is started with or beginning with a consonants and also consonants sound. On the contrary, an is to be used with the word that is started with a vowel sound and with a vowel. So these things are clear to you, I hope. If you have a notebook, you can please note it down what I explained you. So I am here on page number 25 on your book. Here in your book is written articles qualifies noun and always appear before it. Sometimes they appear immediately before noun and at the other words they are separated by a few words. Sometimes it is separated by a few words. Indefinite articles a, are, a and they do not refer to a particular noun. They refer to the noun that is in generally. A is used before noun that do not begin with a vowel sound, the same I explained, and an is used with the noun that begins with a vowel sound. See, example is given, Shruti wants a black dress. Example is given, Shruti wants a black dress. Clear? So how it is referred to general way. See that here in your book it is written that types of noun do not refer to a particular nouns, but they refer to noun in generally. So that here I am talking about what this point says. How it is refers generally. See, Shruti wants a black dress. If you will find this, so you can see that here article A shows. Here this article A shows what? Article A shows that Shruti has not said that which black dress she want to use for her. So which black dress? Here it is not says that which types of black dress she just want to use that. We only know that she wants a dress. And she wants it in black. So she wants a dress which should be which color? In black color. So a dress that is to be worn by Shruti, any types of dress it should be, but it should be in black color. Clear? So with the help of this example, we can understand that Shruti has not said which black dress she wants. We know that she wants a dress and she wants it in black color. Clear? Now we will see that how a and an may be used in the following cases. So there are some conditions, there are some cases in which we use a and an. So one by one these cases I will explain you. First case, a and may be used in following cases. First of all, I will write heading a and may be used in the following cases. You can note down if you want to note it. Clear? So first of all, it is used in the sense of one or any. First of all, the first case says that used for, it is used in the sense of one or any. How it is used? In a sense of one or any, that I will tell you. So the first point says that it is used in a sense of word and it is used in a sense of one or any. Suppose I am writing one example that there is a shirt. I am writing this example. There is a shirt. There is a shirt in the almirah or cupboard. That is M. So there is a shirt that is in almirah. And if I am going to say that there is an ant in your, okay, if I will see the second one, so I will write there is an ant on your cup of tea. So here, student, you can say that the word assured and the words like an ant. So I am talking about the sense that comes either one or any. How? There is shirt. How many shirts are there? Only one. How many shirts are kept in the almirah? Only one shirt is kept in the almirah. So the sense of one and any is coming according to this point. Now the second example says there is an ant on your cup of tea. How many ants? Only one. Only one ant is there on your cup. So when we are talking about this point, we have a sense of one and any. So I hope this point is clear to you. When we have to use a sense of one and any, one or any, we use articles a and. Please note it down. Now we have the next point, that is it donate. Second point says to donate a class or species. Suppose one example I have written, I will write here. The fox is a wily, that is W-I-L-Y. Clear? Wily animal. Another one I will write, this is the first one, I will write the second one. An apple is healthier than a cake. An apple is healthier than a cake. So student, you can see that there are two examples that denote what? A class or species. The fox is a wily animal. So the word is somewhere talking about the species or the class of all foxes. Not only one fox is valley animal. Even all types of foxes, the class represented by the fox is a wildly animal. So this A is somewhere going to represent all types of fox. Clear? That are what? They all types of fox are wildly animals. When you're talking about the next one, that is an apple. So an apple is healthier than a cake. So see that an apple is healthier. It's talking about it is healthier. So not only one apple, not this apple only, but all types of apple. So this is a representation of a class of a fruit of apple, as well as it denotes what class or a species. So I hope that these 2 points are clear. Please try to just note it down in your book if you want to note it down. Note it. Otherwise, I am going to erase the board. Okay. So students, so the next point that we are going to have, that will be, it is used to give a proper noun the meaning of, the next point says, to give a proper noun the meaning of a common. Suppose I will write that he thinks he is a wordsworth. Okay, see. So here in this point, I am talking about a proper noun. Okay, a proper noun that have a meaning of a common noun. It is used in the sense of to give a proper noun in the meaning of a common noun. You know, proper noun is a type of noun in which we have a special name of something or somebody. Okay, if you have your special name like Riya and Ravi, so that Riya and Ravi is a special name of you and your brother or anybody. So that is a proper noun. Okay, so that proper noun is used in the sense of common noun. Suppose your name, your special name is going to use in a sense of a common noun, that it will be used with the help of the article, the indefinite article a and an. I wrote the example. See that he thinks he is a Wordsworth. You know, Wordsworth is a famous poet. So he thinks that he is a Wordsworth. So here Wordsworth is a proper noun. Okay, what types of noun? Proper noun. P-R-O-P-E-R. But he thinks that he is like, he is a Shakespeare. He is not like Shakespeare. He himself made Shakespeare. Why? Because he thinks that he is like him. So here this Wordsworth is which named a proper name, but it is used in a common sense. So in the same way, a noun, a proper noun have the meaning of a common noun. In that case, we use a and an article. See that this a represents that a proper noun is used in a sense of common noun. Now we will go to the next point, that is, it is used in certain expressions. Or numbers. See, I will write one example. He has borrowed a 100 rupees from Askar. Okay, I will write one more. This is the first one. That will be second. She had a dozen eggs in her basket. Clear? So there are two examples. We will, with the help of this example, we can understand how it is used to certain expressions. Talking about, there are some certain expressions or number. With that we use this article a or an. So see that 100 rupees, 100 rupees and a dozen eggs. These are expressions. So with this expression and the number 100 rupees in number. So with that types of expression and number we use this article a and and. Clear? Now we have the next point that it says to show rate. It is used to show rate. How it is used to show rate? I will write one example that I bought petrol at rate 72 a liter. Now this time there is 80 that will be. So see that rate. It's talking about rate. No. So for this rate we use the article a. Now that was all about article a and about indefinite article. Just note it down so that I can erase it, and we will proceed for the next article, that is the definite article, article the. Just note it down. Okay. Now student, the article the is a definite article which is used to identify specific noun. Okay, we are talking about the. See that here is written. Oh, it's not written here. I will write. The is an article used to identify a specific noun. Okay, it is used to identify a specific noun. We use it when we know which noun, which particular noun we are talking about. So the article the is used to identify a specific noun. How it is used to identify a specific noun, that I will tell you. That suppose the same example I will take which I have written here. So I will write Shruti wants the black dress. If I am going to write like that, see, Shruti wants the black dress. Okay, so if I will write that Shruti wants a black dress, so here you can see that Shruti is somewhere choosing from the dress of several colors in front of her. She is choosing the dress which she has in several colors in front of her, and then in out of that colors she is pointing to a specific dress. Okay, now here she is pointing. The word the is somewhere pointing of a specific noun, specific dress, any specific. Now here there are too many dresses, a number of dresses she has, red, pink, black, white, yellow. So now she is pointing that I wants the black dress, pointing to that black one. So in this way it is used to identify a specific noun. Clear? Now there are some more points that I will explain you on which time or on which sense we use these types of article. So let's see the first one. That the first one I explained you. The definite article the is also used to refer a noun which has been mentioned before in a sentence or in paragraph. See that, mentioned before. A noun which is mentioned before in paragraph or sentence. Okay, suppose I will write that here I will write his mother gave him a diary. Full stop. The diary had a blue cover. So here's the point that I am talking about, students, that we use it with a noun that is already mentioned. In paragraph or in a sentence. So when we see this example, we can find out his mother gave him a diary. See, this diary is given two times. Okay, his mother gave him a diary. The diary had a blue cover. Okay, so this diary and this diary, two times diary is mentioned here. Here is full stop. So see that the word a diary is somewhere referring general way. Okay, his mother gave him a diary. Any diary she has given to him. But now we are talking about how it is used with the sense of the definite article. So the diary had a blue cover. So here the same diary we are talking about. Here we are talking about of this same diary. What diary she gave him? That diary is only. So that diary, here we are talking about specific sense. Okay. So that is why that general diary, that general noun somewhere becomes a specific sense. Why? Because it is somewhere mentioned before and we know that we are talking about that particular diary. Clear? Okay. Just note it down. Okay, if I am talking about one more example that is based on the same, so that type of example will be, I have seen the movie. I have seen a movie. Suppose I will tell you, I have seen a movie. The movie was very good. Okay, or fantastic or very interesting. So I have seen a movie. The movie is very interesting. So like that we can use to say our sentences. So our next point says, that we use the before superlative and the words used in the sense of superlative. See that second says with we use the I will write before, otherwise you will get confused. Before superlatives and words or words used in the sense of a superlative. Example I will write, she is the strongest contender for the trophy. Okay, another one, He is the best man to ask for help in this case. So here there are two examples. You can see that. You can see that I have written here that when you have to use superlative, okay, you have to just use before a word which is in superlative degree, and then after you can use the words which is used in the sense of superlative. See that she the strongest, so the word the is just used before the superlative word which is strongest. So here it is just used before this. Okay, first it came and then after is strongest word. Strongest, see that strong. Okay, that will be a positive degree. What about its comparative? So that will be stronger. Okay, we just use er for making it comparative. What about superlative? So that become strongest. est we use. So in this way, this is the superlative degree, and we use the before a superlative degree. He is the best man. A sense of superlative. Okay, so a sense of superlative is coming here. So the best man is to be used in the sense of superlative in this sentence. So I hope this point is clear to you, student. Now one more point is given in your book. See that we also use the before an adjective in the comparative degree when choosing between two nouns. Okay, when choosing between two nouns. I will erase this and I will explain you this point. Before an adjective in the comparative form or comparative degree. Okay, when choosing between two nouns. Okay, how this will work? See that suppose I have written example 1. Who is the better dancer of the two? Question mark. One more. Each day is hotter than the previous one. So here there are two examples is written. So with the help of these two examples, I will explain you who is the better dancer of the two. So the word better is somewhere talking about what types of adjective? Comparative adjective. Okay, comparative adjective. So who is that? So here there are what you have to do before an adjective in the comparative degree when choosing between two nouns. So there are two nouns in which you have to choose any one in comparative degree. So who is the better dancer of these two? So anyone you have to choose. Okay, in that case. So in that case we use this article the. Second says each day is hotter than the previous one. Is hotter. Now the previous one. This the is talking about that the day that has been passed or so. Here also the comparison between these two things means the day which is today. Suppose this is day is today, and then after a previous day that has been passed. So now this day is one and this day is one. So there are 2 days. So comparison between 2 days. So that types of day, all the next day is somewhere hotter than the previous one. So that is why here also two nouns are given, and it says that it is used with the adjective with a common with the in a comparative degree. Okay, and when they have to choose any one in between two. So the next three points are there in your book. I will explain here. We use the with the nouns that are always there, means the noun, the planet that is always there, like the sun. Okay, like sun. Sun. So we use the with sun, and then after the moon, the earth, and the sky. So we use the with a common noun, and we want to represent the whole class. When they have to represent the whole class, then also we use the. How? See, the monkey is very intelligent animal. So the monkey is very intelligent animal. So here this monkey is somewhere referring to the whole class, that all monkeys are very intelligent. Okay, then again one says it is used with certain adjectives. It is used with certain adjectives like higher, colder. So that I explained you with that when we are talking about these two nouns. So this point is already explained, no need of doing these things. So students, so these were all the points that I explained you in your book. Now exercise A, that is given in the first page of your book, and then after exercise B is given in this page. Here in exercise B, don't be confused, because last time when I was given this example to students, so they were getting a little confused in that exercise. That here you have to simply say that why the adjective the is used in all sentences, 1 to 5 sentences. So why the is given, a number of explanation I have given you here. If you do not understand, try to watch the video again and again. Try to focus on the points what I explained to you today, and then after you will be getting these questions what is asking in this exercise. Okay, in the next class, student, I will give the PDF of this chapter, in which definition of these things, article A, article and will be there, article the, definite and indefinite article definition. So all definition you have to write in your copy, and exercises is also there. I have solved all the exercises, so that exercises are to be done in your book. So student, till that time, thank you so much and have a nice day.